Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Ball X bit. I know the X is silent, but I have to say it anyway. I don't know, there's something about it. Anyway, I converted one of my thumbnails into a new PNG tuber, so now I am the pinball wizard with floating orbs. I don't know if this is exactly going to stay. Let me know if it's like super duper annoying now that the orbs are moving and I'm moving up and down a little bit. I just figured, yeah, floaty wizard, floaty orbs. It seemed appropriate, so I wanted to give it a shot. Anyway, let's see. So what have we done? We have the juggler, who I actually do like. We do have the repentant. Deals more damage every time they bounce. When they hit the back wall, they return to the player, damaging enemies they pass through. We do have the flagellant. If we want to do the flagellant and the cohabitants, because I want the extra gold. I do want to do a flagellant and cohabitants build. Let's do the juggler. Combo lightning. What is lightning good with? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I was actually, before I was going to do any of these, let's figure out some fusions. Or try to. I know. I could just look these up. I'm sure people have started to actually put these things together, but eh. So we know for a fact Mosquito has one. Mosquito is Vampirism plus Brood Ball. Do we have Vampirism as a available starting ball? I would have assumed yes. Okay, so we have the Spendthrift. Comboed with Brood Ball. So cohabitants? What? Not compatible. Huh. Alright. That's tricky. I mean, I guess let's just go flagellant and go from there. Alright. Let's see. And do we want to try the Smoldering Depths? We might get wrecked. You know what? Let's go with the Gory Grasslands again. Mainly because I actually kind of liked it, and who knows, this might be a maybe issue. We will see. So we're looking for Brood Ball if we can get it. There is also the Cell Ball. Okay. I think this should be fine. We'll have to see how this goes. And neither of these characters are particularly high level, and currently we have no chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Not exactly what I was planning on with this build. But somebody was theorizing there might be an evolution if you mix the the slingshot with rubber band, which I don't think I've tried that one before. And this would be a fine build for it. If we check the encyclopedia, it wasn't my plan, but I believe... Where is it? I believe Vampire Lord also has an evolution. So, sure, let's go Vampire Lord and see what we can get with this. Okay, the only immediate problem is we're not going to be able to get the evolution we want here. I don't think. Go Radiant Feather. I like it. It's good. It works really well. Yeah. Yeah, we have the pickup radius. So the Oh. This was just the evolution all along. Okay, never mind. All things out the window, we have Mosquito Swarm. Explodes into 3 to 6 mosquitoes. Mosquitoes attack random enemies, doing damage. If they kill an enemy, they steal some health. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we could go... Well, okay, let's look. So we know the cell... Does the cell have any more evolutions? One more that we haven't tried, or found, at the very least. Could be a T2. What about Hemorrhage? Anything? No. So Hemorrhage has no further evolutions. I do feel like Hemorrhage with Hemorrhage with Cell could be extremely good. Otherwise, we can do something with the Cell and Mosquito Swarm, which also would be extremely good. So, I guess what can Cell fuse with? Because that's the big question. I'd love to get a Brood Orb on this one, because I think that would be obscene. This wouldn't be bad, so I don't think we go for the Iron. Let's just... We don't have a free reroll, but let's just go for the Bleed. Because I think Brood Ball with the Mosquitoes could get really nutty. Maybe. Maybe? Or do we want to just go Cell Ball? And now, would Radiation work? I don't know. Yeah, let's just grab this. We want to go for Fission immediately. I don't know, we already found one evolution we hadn't found before, so I feel at least halfway satisfied with how this build is going. Well, just get Fleet Feet, might as well. Because I think for the Mosquito Ball, I'm just going to fuse that with Cell. I don't think I'm even going to think about that. I think we're going to try and maybe get Vampire Lord. Okay. Or we just go for the question. What does this one do? Infest enemies on hit with maggots. When they die, they explode into 1 to 2 baby balls. The main question is, what does Mosquito Swarm do with maggot? And would it be better than just mixing in the Cell Ball? I don't know. Because Earth does us no good. Screw it. Let's give it a shot. Like, I'm here to experiment. I'm here to see how certain things combo together. With stuff like Mosquito Swarm, which is pretty good, the main question is just how can I maximize that for, you know, the most damage? The thing is, like, I don't necessarily care about the lifesteal on kill. We don't take enough damage for it to be terribly necessary. Let's go for Broodmother. We can get that evolution. Okay, we don't have much for AoEs. That is the one potential issue. However, my single target damage is quite good. So, I'm not really complaining. Let's just get the Radiant Feather, get that done. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Well, no, I don't know. Mosquito Swarm up. Am I say? Oh, Antique Shop. Begin each battle with a choice of passive. Oh. We do also have the Leech. But let's go Maggot. Okay, there's the rubber headband. Yeah, we do also have the egg sac, but I don't think the egg sac in this situation is going to be meaningful. Or good. Yes, let's just get the, let's just go for the maggot fusion and see what that does for me. It could be garbage. It might not be. I think the one thing that maybe would help out, let's see. Beans. It's not a high enough level. I mean, Poison Ball wouldn't be terrible. Wait. We just snagged an orb. There it is. Got lucky. Okay. I thought for a second I was wasting this orb. Okay. Spawned balls from maggot have the same property as mosquito swarm. I mean, it's good. I don't know if it's good enough. The main thing is the baby balls having the same property as mosquito swarm isn't particularly amazing. Yeah, so I think we're toast. I think this is a neat idea. I was really hoping to get another evolution here. And we might be able to pull this off. The big issue mostly boils down to utter lack of area of effect damage. I'm just going to throw in lightning. It might help. Kind of a weak showing there, but that's okay. I love the enemy chance. I think that is such a cool design choice. Yeah, I think the problem is right now baby balls aren't enough to hold their own fully. Let's see if I can discover if this slingshot combination is real or not. My chances of finding another evolution at this point are extremely low. Our survival is actually maybe not. Wait. Oh no, the rubber band wasn't maxed out. Okay, let's just get Earthquake Ball. Same deal. Don't even care, we're just looking for anything that softens this crowd up and gives me a chance to survive. Well, we might have this. Yeah, I think we just needed those. Couple of things. Gunsmith. Choice of an extra ball. Oh boy. We have an evolution. So rubber band and slingshot are not a synergy. Let's just go for this. Opens up a passive slot and gives me some options. There's also no evolutions between lightning, bleed, and earth, but that's okay. We didn't need it deeply. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Broodball and Mosquito Swarm would have like a T3 synergy or something like that, because that could be cool. I bet they don't do that, though. I bet for the most part, at maximum, you only ever mix 3 balls together simultaneously, because the alternative is messier. Because then you'd have to get 4 balls to evolve 3 times total. And good luck doing that on a single run. Maybe. Yeah, and so we have some stuff here, but it's not enough to save me. Okay, let's just do Bleed and Lightning. The problem is Bleed is okay. It just doesn't do that much damage. And I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to turn it into something here, but probably not. I'm just happy to find another evolution. Like, okay, that bleed actually is extremely good. I will have to try that again. Sure, I'll use the Necromancer's Tower to revive, because why not? Yeah, sure. Shoot baby balls every time I'm healed. Feels like there's got to be a synergy with that one, maybe. I think... Yeah, part of my issue that I'm noticing is the the mosquito ball isn't actually healing me much. The mosquitoes aren't killing many things. But that's okay. Yeah, let's get another ball up in here. Fission reactor. Wow, that was not going to save me. And who knows, there's... No. I was like, well, I mean, there's a possibility I survived this. No. We did well for a bad build. And also the Spendthrift was level 1. Yeah, go figure. For each nearby building, gain 1 gold a minute. That's pretty good. And these 2 buildings are insane. Start with the passive, start with a ball of your choice. Like, some part of me does wonder if eventually this is going to become too busted. Extra ball, choice of a passive. I think I'm going to go for the choice of a passive. I do not know if that is the correct choice. Okay, this is for sure done. Okay, so we do want to upgrade that, or get that built. I guess easy enough, just stand here, point upwards. Not the best harvest cycle, but it's fine. Okay, so we're just going to save our dosh. Let's do Sisyphus again. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage, but AoE, sure. The only immediate problem is Earth sucks. I mean, it's fine. This is not what I'm looking for. Well, okay. I guess the better question is Encyclopedia. Huh. There's still a number of these we haven't found yet. Let's see. Dagger. Will it tell me if there's an evolution? Yes. Okay, so the real thing to check, just like the balls, do any of these have evolutions? That doesn't. This does. This does not. You can kind of tell by the size of the scroll bar. So Crown of Thorns has one. This does not. No, you can't tell, because the text messes with it. This one does. This one does. Does. So there's actually a number of passives with evolutions. We just don't know what they are. I was kind of hoping that getting the 3 statues would actually do something, but alas. I wonder if you could kind of guess. No, probably not. Reacher's Spear. Same column as you. Isn't there one that slows enemies in the same column as you? Oh yeah, you can see all of them. That's gotta be the Spear evolution. The eyeball. Aww. Unless it's not. I know the horn and the baby rattle have a combo. And that's something I really do want to grab. Okay, let's go back to my original plan. Let's go balls. We want to figure out Vampire Lord. Does the mosquito have one? Yes. So mosquito is Vamp plus Broodmother, but we cannot combo those easily. Vampire Lord also has one. So that's Bleed and Vampirism. Or Bleed and Darkness, or Vampirism and Darkness. So I guess we're taking this guy out no matter what. Do we want to do Darkness, which is very fun, but potentially messy, or the Warrior? Let's go with this guy. Gory grasslands. Oh, neither of them have beaten fungal forest. Let's do that. It's a little easier. Okay, so what is our passive? There's no reroll. That is unfortunate. Does the eyeball have one? No, it does not. Does the armor have one? Where is the armor? Oh, does the pressure valve have one? Please, no, it doesn't. Damn. Pressure valve is like the most obvious good thing to pair in. The answer is no. How can I not find that breastplate? Oh, is it because I've literally never picked it? Fine. It does have an evolution. We just don't know what it is. Might be the Crown of Thorns, frankly. Okay, I'll mix them together. We'll just see what happens. There is also the hand mirror. Does the hand mirror have one? I kind of wish I could actually search. Does it only show the ones I've ever picked? So if I've never picked it before, it does not show. I've picked the eyeball before? Oh. Alright. Otherwise I could go for the vertical laser. Vertical laser doesn't have any natural synergies, but works extremely well in this build, maybe. Unlikely to be the one to have the combo with the Vampire Lord, though. What would be the combo with a Vampire Lord? I don't know. Well, I'll grab this for the time being. Okay. So, Vampire Lord plus light? Does that even make sense? Or does the Vamp Dagger have something? Does have an evolution. Dang it. There's so many. We haven't tried... Well, I don't know about Ghost. So, yeah, let's pick up the Ghost Orb. Just because that'll give us a little bit of strike through when things get past our line. Because that's going to be tricky. And yeah, I'm going to have to pay some attention to some things. And there's the Broodmother. Oh, but here's the Crown of Thorns. Okay, let's get this evolution quickly. I might as well actually check if there's guides, just to see if I'm barking up the right tree. I bet people have already compiled this. Okay, evolution's work in progress. Okay. Oh. No, this might actually be a T4. Yeah, I think I was actually correct going for some of those combos. Because yeah, it is. Let's see, Broodmother plus Vampire or Broodmother plus Egg Sac. So we need Broodmother. Well, let's get Vampire Lord up. Yeah, so there, all I needed was just the basic confirmation that this combo even exists. I feel weird about spoiling these things, but I also know the longer I take, the more people in my comment section are going to be screaming these combos at me. For frame of reference, I record these so far in advance that trying to tell me combos is probably not meaningful. Well, we can get another Vampire Ball, which we need, and is going to be helpful here. This is actually working out extremely well. Don't want that, though. Yeah, I was not expecting this to be quite as powerful as it is, considering how terrible the last run was. But then again, we have a character where the rich guy, his name escapes me completely. He was just level 1 for that run. So go figure, I got stomped. Okay. I'm just gonna bonk myself here. Really? Guess maybe I'll have to figure out how the Crown of Thorns works. Maybe it doesn't work for voluntary damage. Broodmother. Alright. I'm actually quite surprised at how well this is clearing this level, to be honest. It's not that outlandish, it's mostly just a pleasant surprise. Okay. Get that vampire ball up. Ghost ball up. So we have an evolution, we do not want this evolution, so we're going fission. That's deeply embarrassing. Get Broodmother up. Okay, now we're starting to run into some problems. But we have damage reduction, plenty of healing. Oh, I see. It fires out a green projectile. Okay, so we do fission one more time. So, also means the Crown of Thorns and Breastplate do not have an evolution together. I'm not terribly surprised by this. But it was worth a shot. Yeah, I was hoping the Vampire Lord would heal me more. I guess maybe things aren't living long enough, is the answer. Okay, so we have another evolution. So we go Mosquito King. Okay, Mosquito every time it hits an enemy. Does Wretched Onion have one? Not that I would expect Wretched... It does. I don't think it combos with any of the things I have, though. And we also need to get Vampire Lord up to max. And then if I can fuse it again, getting... I'll keep an eye out. We're going to try and get the Cell Orb here. Oh. Where's the hand mirror? Does not have an evolution. Because I could actually see that comboing with Lover's Quiver, but no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that removes that element of consideration. Fusion. Fusion. Okay. Oh, maybe we need Spider Queen. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Combining these two together. That'll give us some good range anyway. So maybe it doesn't have a combination. Well, I'll keep cracking at it. Yeah, so we might want the backstab dagger, even if it's not the most helpful, or even if it's unlikely to have an evolution. We know it doesn't have an evolution. The evolution is all four of the daggers simultaneously. Fortunately, this guy has... the eyeball does not. Yeah, eyeball does not have anything. Banish the iron orb. Well, give up the ghost. Let's just get the cell ball. I think we need the damage. I think whatever combination I might have been able to pull off here is too little, too late. Could it be the protective pendant? Probably not. Yeah, no evolution on that one. So I could just throw the bleed ball in. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, I'm not betting on this one. Yeah, there's just too many enemies, and the damage that we were relying on to clear them out... Oh, we killed him? I'm shocked. Okay, well, stacks of bleed, splits into a clone. So that'll at least give us a ton of these, and hopefully proc that heal more. I'll just throw Leech into the mix. Alright, well, we'll probably survive this after all. Because as soon as we get to the boss, everything's trivial. It's really the one mid-boss that's relentless. Spike's Collar does have an evolution, however, we're unlikely to get another fusion orb after this one. And yeah, given a little bit of time, this will have plenty of documentation, and I'll just be able to look stuff up. Or the remaining things that I haven't found yet. Still, like, a little on that, because I do really enjoy the act of discovery. But some of these are combos that I'm like, maybe? Okay, let's keep going Broodmother. There we go. And we're doing alright. The problem is I'm kind of feel like I might have to do this run again to try and get the combo I'm going for. Well, if we're lucky, we'll get enough gold from this run. It seems like we're making bank. Let's see. If we're lucky, we'll get enough gold from this run. Oh, is the melee range when... Oh, it's when I bump into them. I got it. It wasn't for getting close. It is for, like, actively clunking into them. But only once? I don't know. It's a little confusing. And then is the boss. Boss is easy. I'm actually more worried about their minions than the boss, considering look at that health bar melt down. The problem is, they went into convenient backstab configuration. And did not enjoy the process. I guess what I should be doing is having my balls bounce back and forth. Oh, never mind. Only one left. There it goes. Okay, laboratory unlocks a new character. Oh, I didn't know I still had unlocks in this region. Long sickle and weed every bounce. Spendthrift, there we go. Alright. Well, we get a win. Didn't entirely intend on that, but hey. Let's see. Begin with an extra choice of ball. So question is... bonus passive starts at level 2. That's nuts. But too expensive for me at the moment. What else can I upgrade? I mean, this thing? And yeah, I've been upgrading the bonus wheat fields. I don't actually know if we need to do that. I probably should have aimed for this thing to get it done, but eh. Okay, what else can we build? Oh, we can also build the laboratory. There we go. I will have to put some effort into these things. I don't know, there's still a lot of upgrades left to go. So, question is, once again, we've completely ignored the warrior. I feel a little bad about that. Only a little. Always pierce until they hit a wall. I guess the question is, do we have any good poison builds that have not ranked up yet? No. At least, not from those. So, next question is... does the nuke have an evolution? No, of course not. Radiation beam does not. That's storm. Noxious? No evolution. What about virus? No evolution. Okay, so I'm gonna say he's not particularly worthwhile at the moment since we're trying to go for evolutions. Bleed has one undiscovered evolution. So it's got to be bleed plus something else. Oh, it's probably a new ball. Damn. Well, do we want to do the warrior anyway? Or do I try and go for a banger build and win? Or do we try and do the same thing? Let's do Broodmother plus... what the egg sac? Flagellant. Because it's a combo we know does quite well. Let's go to the Smoldering Depths and let's see if we can do the Broodmother Vampire Lord combo. Because yeah, it should be Spider Queen. Okay. Might as well grab Bottle Tornado. Question is, does Bottle Tornado have an evolution? If I can find it. There it is. It does not. I'm gonna grab it anyway. Okay, so we were looking for... Vampirism plus bleed. Otherwise I could go dark. Because I believe dark also gets us where we need to go. The reason for dark is it's good for taking out things nearby. Holy shit, dark actually has 3 undiscovered evolutions. But yeah, dark can turn into Vampire Lord. We just got to get Vampire. Yeah, the reason for dark is mostly for taking out stragglers that my super ball bounce can't deal with. So if something's really sneaking by that I'm not able to slap into oblivion. Gonna banish that. Ghost Ball doesn't have anything else, right? Oh, I guess I should check. I don't think Holy Laser has an evolution, does it? Just a little bit of a shame. Yeah. Yeah, I think all of the evolutions that you can get for lasers are completely found at this point. So I'll probably go out of my way to get rid of those. What about Ghost? Where the ghosts? There it is. Yeah, so I think Ghost has been completely explored too. Yep. We can banish Ghosts as well. Because my goal is to put myself in a position where all of the combos that I'm gaining access to are ones that actively help me in some meaningful fashion. What about Lightning? Lightning still has 1 undiscovered evolution. It's not really what I want on this run. There we go. Oh, we're doing decently. And yeah, we might as well get Broodmother. Did Slingshot have a... Slingshot has an evolution. I think we did confirm that. No, it does not. Still kind of good. What about Light? 2 undiscovered evolutions. It's just not what I'm going for on this one, so let's banish it. Grab Slingshot, get an evolution, get Spider Queen. Alright. So far, so semi-adequate. Big issue is 0 Pierce and 0, Oh, there it is. The Vampire Ball. We have 0 Pierce and 0 AoE, so we're mostly reliant on just baby ball damage and overall numbers taking things out. It's good for now, bad for later. If we get lucky, we get the baby rattle. That would be lovely. Let's max out Dark for the time being. Unlikely to get more. Come on. I really wish there was a upgrade that made it so that was less likely to happen. Lover's Quiver. Go for another egg sack. Because Lover's Quiver is not particularly good. We have healing via both the via the Vamp Ball. Okay. There it is. So now we can get these two together. So now I can get whatever I want for the remaining slots. Earth wouldn't be terrible. Give us just a little bit of rudimentary AoE. Cell is always incredibly good. And as silly as it sounds, we might actually want to hold out and see if we can get the evolution between these two, if there is one. And then see if I can then fuse that with something else. Because that could actually be extremely nutty. Stack of poison. Oh, does it split into boxes of snakes? That's very funny. Okay. Ouch. Granite slab. Okay, so better stone gain. Bigger, too, which is interesting. Because all the other ones went smaller. Not that I've been investing in it. We've had so many materials compared to how much gold I need. Alright, there we go. Let's see. So far, things are getting uncomfortable. The enemy damage scaling is starting to get to the point where it's becoming spooky. That's why I was hoping to snag. I mean, I'll grab a wind ball. It's not much, but it slows enemies down. All we need is just a fusion orb. I don't even care if we win or lose on this one. A fusion orb is just... Well, do we want to go pressure valve? It'll give us a bit of leeway. Especially with these splitting snakes. Oh, I just need orb. One orb. There it is. Please have an... Really? There's no evolution between these two. Okay. I don't know why I'm fusing them. I mean, it applies a bunch of bleed, but that's it. Either that or it's something you have to unlock. Which would be wild. Yeah, I'll just grab bandage roll. Either I did something horribly wrong. We will see. Okay, this is pretty much where we die. I might be able to clear him out. Hard to say. Be able to kill the boss? No, I'm starting to get slammed. Yeah, look at all that damage coming in. This is what happens when you consolidate all of your balls onto nothing. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be able to kill this guy. And we get a blueprint from it. So, progress made. Okay. I don't really know about any of these. Let's just go with slingshot. At least we get this. Fusion reactors contain a minimum of 2 free upgrades. Oh, I was right. It is a thing that you can get. Holy shit, that's good. Because upgrading that makes it so that the fission is always pays out well, as opposed to the really lackluster gives you 1. I bet that has a bunch of upgrades. Okay, well, something popped off here. Okay. Grab this. Ouch. Yeah, I needed more than that. But then again, chances of me getting another orb at this point are slim to pretty much none. I'm just gonna get this cell. We just need to have a plurality of orbs. At the very least, the screen has become a pile of orbs. I could have maybe gotten something. Never mind. No, I couldn't have. Yeah, that new blueprint is going to be extremely good. I was hoping to get that new ball. I'm honestly shocked we haven't found it yet. Curse would have actually been obscene here. Because I would have been able to just do gobs of damage to these guys. Really? Okay. I was hoping to fuse wind and ice together, but we're just going to do wind and clone. Wow. Holy shit, Broodmother does something. Okay. Oh my god. Actually, this is Ooh, +1 baby ball damage for that one. Okay. That worked stupid well. Like, all up until that point, we were just suffering. And then you get to the boss and it's just like, actually, screw you, die. Wow, holy shit, this thing's... Oh, it's because we were healing constantly. Underrated pick. Bandage roll is absurdly good. We still gotta get the baby rattle comboed with the horn. They just aren't showing up for me. That's why starting with passive would be good. Well, Gem Spring. Spawn a Gem Spring. Dealing damage to them causes them to drop an increasing amount of experience gems. Yo. Spawn enemy with dynamite attached to them is extremely good. And Wagon Wheel, also absurdly good. Wow. Game's been holding out on me. Smoldering Trophy is extremely good. But Candle Master. I guess we can do both. Okay, and we're just going to expand. We can't. Well, I'm going to have to cram some things around. So the Road Keeper cannot be upgraded ever again. Whereas this guy can be. Even if not immediate. Yeah, I wish there was a way that I could check Okay, we can. So the Abbey is done. Oh, we can't. Yeah, I can just press this. These we kind of want to, some of these we want to leave here. There isn't really anything specific I can do about any of these. I'm just gonna leave them there. Okay. Let's see. Necromancer can be evolved. Alchemist can be evolved. Antique shop can be evolved. These are being worked on. Clinic. Clinic is done. Okay. Because yeah, we want to be able to upgrade everything to maximum. So let's boost that. And harvest. I think we want to go with this one at the end. See if we can make it up here. Alright, it's done. So we've unlocked the physicist, which is also good. Let's see. Yeah, House for the Spendthrift is kind of in my way. Okay, here we go. Did we never finish the candle maker? Oh my god. I think that was a character that I could have built a while ago and I've just left it there. Oops, well. Balls are affected by gravity, pulling towards the back of the screen. Oh, he doesn't work with the flagellant. Or the shield bearer. What would this do with the shade? I don't know. Okay, let's not take them there. Let's go back to the liminal desert for now. Okay, first questions first. Please tell me the sun has an evolution. Dots. Not really the combo I was looking for. But that's okay. Get burn up. I'm wondering if it's dark sun is an evolution. I was hoping the gravity... Well, I mean, seems to be doing fine. Does mean I should probably grab the ruby hilted dagger. Even if we're not going to get an evolution off of it, the extra crit chance on that is going to be extreme. And extremely good. Alright. We do also have the gem spring, which is very tempting. Just to see what that is. Oh, that's the gem spring right there. Damn. Evolution is... Oh. How have I never gotten this combo before? Alright, we're gonna need another sun, but that's okay. Flicker. Damage to an enemy on screen every couple of seconds. Sure. Okay, that's awesome, actually. I have lost... Oh, I see. It got looted. That's fine. Flicker length, damage. So we probably want to pair that with something extremely good. If we can. Paper battle. Hand fan, maybe. Nope. I'm just gonna have to pick this up. Oh, that was kind of lackluster, but so be it. So the thing I'd say about the gem fountain that's not great is it does catch my balls and hold them. It's not great for me. Hopefully we find a new ball before we find our next fusion orb. Okay. Let's just bounce the hell out of this guy. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten a wave clear. Oh. Yeah, so... this is a legitimate risk. I'll just get this cell. It's not what I want. Can't. I have to pick one of these. Damn it. Okay, there's the light ball again. At the very least, this combo is extremely good at killing lines of enemies. So I can just kind of park myself in a column. It's just literally antithetical to the gem spring. I was not in full recognition of how utterly dangerous this combo was at potentially killing me. Or at least threatening me. Because those gem springs are defending these guys. To the point where I can't pierce the gem springs. Okay, so we have an evolution available. We get the sun, which is what we needed. I think I'm just going to... I think we're looking for the darkness orb. Weirdly enough, that's actually a good spot for the sun to be hanging out on top of one of these. That's actually kind of true of a number of my... the light bulb as well. Now all we need to do is find a darkness orb. Have a fusion, don't want it. They don't have like a natural synergy. The light bulb and the sun. Well, this has been a mess, but hey. Could just be more light. It's an option. There it is. Darkness. I don't know if it's actually darkness that goes with the sun. It just seems like such a natural and sensible mixture that I have to give it a shot. I think I'm mostly going to just rip through this guy first. Okay, there goes one of the two. Time to find out. Oh no. We've got one of the gem fountains and it's defending the boss. That is very funny and extremely frustrating. Evolution. Yep, thought so. Black hole. Instantly kills the first non-boss enemy and hits, destroys itself afterwards. Has a 7-second cooldown before it can be shot again. That's not great for this run. It's genuinely terrible. I don't know how to feel about it. And like, there are reasons why that would be amazing. It'd be really funny if it straight up just kills the... Let's see. Let's just get some lightning up in this mix. Now, there's an extremely funny but unlikely world of fusing lightning to the black hole. So the lightning spreads and kills the heck out of a bunch of things. I will say, actually, the extra baby balls are kind of good as a means of farming the fountains. Let's see. Yeah, there's a possibility we'll get one more. And we can fuse them together. If we can. I'm pretty sure you can. The multi-light bulb is actually kind of a good strategy. Kinda. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go vertical laser. I think horizontal actually would have been the better play, but... the chances of me getting that at this point are slim enough. I like the idea of the gem fountain. Execution on this character, it was a nightmare. They were literally just playing Peggle. We turned this into Peglin. I kind of love that, actually. Now, we randomly got an orb right around here last time, too. I was kind of hoping we would again, just to see if I could actually fuse something to the black hole. Because if that's the case, that does open us up for some interesting possibilities. But I think I mostly hate it. It's still doing well, and I'm sure it's going to do untold horrors to the boss. Yeah, no dice. Wait. Huh, I killed the fountain. I didn't know I could do that. So yeah, here's where things get a little risky. I don't have a good way of hitting guys that he's defending. At least not for a moment. We're good. Because yeah, for whatever reason this boss... no, it does actually trigger the vertical laser, now that I'm looking at it. The black hole crits are probably doing a shit ton to him. And really... Oh yeah, you can tell when it does a big chunk. And yeah, you can insta-kill the fountains, which is very funny. I feel like you should get a reward for that. Okay, so weird mess, not what I wanted, but we got a new evolution, we've tried a new character. And I can safely say, maybe not that one again. I'll have to see what his next level is. Extra 100 gold when completing a level. Well, that's good. Shit, that's a lot of experience. Yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go back and go through some of my old levels, too. Okay, let's upgrade our strength scaling, and that was all that we have resources for. I missed. Well, we completed the alchemist, at least. And then I will wait. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave us here. That was a series of runs. Not necessarily the best, not the worst. Oh, we only have 2 characters left. And that'll be lovely, to have everything spelled out. We have slowly filled out some of these. We're still looking for this final ball, whatever it does, and the evolutions that come with it, which might actually be quite a number of these. Though, we still need the Vampire Lord evolution. Yeah, which other ones? We know it's Vampire Lord. We got the Sun. Storm doesn't have one. Spider Queen has one. I do wonder if it's one of those where those do fuse, but I need to unlock something first. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I just needed some other orb that they would fuse with. I think Mosquito King also has an evolution. Yeah, so really we just need to get each of those orbs at least once, just to see what it might turn into. And just grab as many other random orbs as we possibly can. Either that, or they all need to be fused with that new orb that we don't have. Which is actually very likely, possibly. Does Frozen Flame have one? Unlikely. Flicker? Probably not. Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, I guess with all of this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, see you on the next episode of Ball X Pit. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, Wind still has one. Yeah, we need that new ball.